Ali al-Atfi, born in 1922 in Al-Saida Zainab's neighborhood, he continued to study until he gets the junior certificate. The boy worked as a grocer, then a baker, then a pharmacy worker, then a masseur all his life. He didn't care about his religion, and all he wants is to gain money by any way. He achieved all that when he was 40 years old. He traveled to America and Holland, and there he got married to a Dutch girl and he got the nationality. He went to the Israeli embassy offering himself to be a spy on his country. After the Israelis knew that Al-Atfi does not recognize a religion or belong to a country or have a principle, and he only wants money, so they recruited him after passing a lie detector test. Al-Atfi trained on how to use the secret ink, the transmitters and receivers, and the tiny cameras. He asked from the Mossad a lot of money and forging his PhD in physiotherapy. So they gave him the money and he became Dr. Ali Al-Atfi. The plan was putting him in Anwar al-Sadat's place to be his masseur. For that, the Mossad financed a large advertising campaign for him and invited him to international scientific conferences. Therefore, he became a star that newspapers from all over the world and Egypt talks about him. The mission succeeds and Al-Atfi became inside the presidential's palace informed about the president's personal life. By the days, his power and arrogance increased and he began to give up his cautions. Even in the last visit to Holland, he went to the Israeli embassy on foot. He was photographed with Israeli intelligence men by the Egyptian intelligence. Muhammad Nassim, who was most known among the Egyptian intelligence men, received this file. After presenting it to the President al-Sadat, he ordered to arrest him in strict confidence. Nassim called him as a journalist in the Rose al-Yusuf magazine to make an interview with him, so Al-Atfi agreed happily. On March 23 in 1979, Al-Atfi surprised by the Brigadier General Muhammad Nassim and his men standing in front of his office, and he got arrested and was sentenced to death by hanging, but al-Sadat reduced the sentence to 15 years. After the sentence had released, the oldest son of Al-Atfi disowned from his father before the Egyptian people in the announcement published in several newspapers. And on the 1st of April in 1990, the spy died after he lost his sight and his family refused to receive his body, so that they buried him in the charity cemeteries and deserved disgrace in this world and awaits in the hereafter the punishment of Allah, who did not care about his religion, did not memorize a verse for him or prostrate to him.
ونضع الموازين القسط ليوم القيامة فلا تظلم نفس شيئا وإن كان مثقال حبة من خردل أتينا بها وكفى بنا حاسبين